Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more of Donkey Kong 64. In the last episode, we entered Gloomy Galleon and did stuff in the main entry tunnels, as well as stuff with the lighthouse, mainly lowering the water level and turning it on. But our main thing for that day was going into Cranky's and doing the only thing that we could do in this world, up to the point of completion, because at this point, if you went back to all the other levels and got enough bananas, you would have 15 banana medals, which allows you to earn the Rareware coin from Rareware's ZX Spectrum version of Jetpack, which is probably the first version of Jetpack they ever made. And with that, in this episode we're back in Gloomy Galleon, and the reason why I'm back at the beginning of the level is just to quickly get back to this point, because, well, I just pressed exit level off screen so I could just reload and be in this room, because now that the water level has risen, these three coins aren't sitting on the surface of the water anymore, and we can get up here with Mr. Chunky Man. So, as I said, we've got to come back in here because, well, Lanky's blueprint is right in front of us with this splat here. Which, surprisingly, I was about to say he's not doing his shockwave, and I could not move because of this cannonball. Speaking of cannonball, there is a actual cannon over there. Not like a barrel cannon, but an actual cannon. And that's what we're here for Chunky for. And, of course, we have stuff for Tiny to grab as well. So, with all that, let's pick this up. Actually, no, I'm going to drop that. Yeah, he doesn't pick it up like normal. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play the music to quickly kill this guy. Just to get him out of the way so I don't accidentally fall into the water, drop the cannon and have to redo it. He's in the air because he's getting hit multiple times. Like I said, you don't hold this normally unless you're walking, as it's kind of weird. Only used for when you're picking up cannons, and somehow I did not make that jump, which was super easy. Always have to have some sort of stupid failure in these videos, don't I? Right, let's make that properly. There we go. There's also a chunky balloon that we have to shoot here. But what we got to do is just walk into this thing while holding a cannonball, and we'll enter a little shooting minigame. We got to hit the target with cannonballs. We have limited shots, and we also have limited time to shoot all targets. No, you cannot shoot the balloon with this. All you have to do is press a Z to shoot a cannon, and they do arc. So you got to probably aim higher than the mark most of the time. I've only got 4 shots left, which is terrible. So we've got to aim here. So let's fire now. I got it! And now we've got 3 shots left to make this final one, which is all the way over there. I like how the target is massively huge. Alright, that hits the bottom, so that should land. That did not land. Shoot! I was pressing the button, I wasn't shooting. That's not going to make it. Shit. Well, that's annoying. I like how the timer continues to go even if you don't have any more cannon shots. So it like teases you. And no, you can't like get rid of all your cannonballs quickly and then shoot with your gun. It won't count. Just thought I'd let you know that. So a lot of information would have been spouted out already. Oh god, back it up. Oh, come on, dude. Let me be. Let me just jump and just completely dodge you. And oh god, I made it. That's crazy. Right. So, I want to go over this way. Sadly, it stays exactly where you left it when you last did something, so it's annoying. You got to spend time to swivel around. Right, I want to aim about here. Fire now. Turn around now. I'm going to beat it to the punch. There we go. Alright. Right, I want to aim roughly about here. Wait until it cycles round. I'm going to press the button now. Too early. That was not it. For God's sake. Now I'm going to do it. Come on, land. That was not it! Are you kidding me? Right. Now. No! Oh my god, that would have been it. Yep, this is going to take a couple of tries. And I did not get hit. Nice. Alright. Can I ignore this guy again? Or am I going to have to kill him this time? No, I think I can make it. Oh, I could kill him with it! That works as well. It actually one-shotted the dude. That's something I never knew. That helps. So just walk into him with it, kill him, and then just grab it again and go. That works. I like how 1 cannonball equals 6. Maybe that's what it is. I went the wrong way. Okay, fire now. That did not count. Are you kidding me? That didn't count either. There we go. Come on. This is annoying. This level has the most annoying minigames, I'm not going to lie. Except for the universally hated Beaver Bother. That's like the one minigame that it doesn't actually exist in this level. So I'm going to aim way higher than I need to be. Wait until it loops around about there. Fire. Got it! Had 1 shot extra with 5 seconds remaining. 3rd try's the charm. Alright. And I've already got that balloon, so I don't need to worry about that. That was the right way. So let's just barrel over you. I grabbed the ledge, but I hit the water. And there we go, another golden banana. We're getting them pretty slow in this level, but that's to be expected. It's a water level. We got to keep going backward and forward for a lot of times. And you don't need to see me run back and forward to go to the tag barrel every time, so I'm just going to cut until I am tiny right now. And then we can grab some of the stuff as tiny. So let's just swim up here. Just saves a little bit of time. Cutting all that out. Backtracking and all that. I'm going to hold B, screw it. There we go. Got them. We've got 92 coins as tiny. That's a lot of coins. That's definitely way more than we need. Can I please get out of the water? Can I even see what I'm doing, please? This is terrible. Where am I right now? I'm actually under the water. I didn't realise I dived. I don't remember pressing Z. We're not even done here with Tiny yet. I've still got to grab these 15 bananas. Can we turn the camera? There we go. I'm just going to glide over you and completely miss the bananas, which was not part of my plan, but I've got to go back anyway to get out of here, so whatever. We'll just do that again. There we go. And now I'll meet you back in here when I'm lanky. Why did the camera just 180 but on a snap? Who cares? I'm out of here. And now that we're back in here with Lanky, I feel like I must admit that I forgot to put in, well, I'm already aware that I forgot to do, like, the Donkey Kong Isles thing, so that we know that we have Chunky's blueprint, but it's not exchanged yet. But I completely forgot in the last episode to even put the icon for Tiny when we got her blueprint. So that'll be done for this episode, where she'll have the exchange icon in the collection screen before the end card. That was an honest mistake of mine, but the reason why I wanted to go in there last as Lanky to get the blueprint is because that I actually want us to be Lanky at the moment. We want to go back to the lighthouse, but we want to stay as Lanky. So in the tunnels, we're pretty much done, which is very nice. We don't have to go back in there again. We don't need to worry about everything, and I swear that boat just appeared out of nowhere on the corner of the screen. But yeah, we want to be Lanky, because as I've said before, even though I only hinted at it very quickly, to be on guard, we have to be Lanky. And there is an on guard transformation right here that we do not need to pay for with Cranky, and it's right here. Problem though, just like with Donkey Kong and Rambi, you can't grab Donkey Kong's stuff as Unguard. It treats you as Unguard. So, as technically a separate playable character with no collectibles, so it's kind of weird. But I'm just going to hold B and slowly grab these items because I don't want to be missing them. And yeah, as we can see, we've got loads of treasure chests that we cannot open. And no, I'm not going to get a cutscene for what's in the treasure chest because they're just going to explode upon contact. Because the way that we have to open them is by using Unguard here. And we're going to get a tutorial, so hang on a minute. Sadly, Squawks can't tell you because we're underwater. So to return to being Lanky, basically put out your gun. That's all you got to do. So yeah, but it doesn't actually tell you your controls. You can hold Z to turn on the... No, can you? No, it's not Z. What button is it? Oh, it's A. Ah, there we go. It's A. It's hold A to accelerate, and if you press B, you'll surge forward. And that's how you bash these open. We're going to swim all the way around this place and bash every single one of these open, so we can grab all the goodies. There's some chunky bananas there, some diddy bananas. Lanky bananas, don't go down there. In that chest, you don't want to go down here. Would you stop moving, please? Is it Z to stop moving? Yeah, it's Z to stop moving. Okay. That's what Z does, but I wasn't moving in the first place. Alright, so down there is just Trough and Scarf. I don't think there's actually any collectibles down there, so we'll check that as our last thing. If you go down there with On Guard, it will kick you out of being On Guard, so I'll do that last. There's the banana for this part, for this challenge, I guess. It's quite dark underwater here, or in this particular area in general, because it's the lighthouse area, so I may raise the contrast a bit. Should I just do that for like all episodes? Just permanently keep the contrast up a little, keep the brightness and contrast up a bit instead of like making it normal. Because at least then it's like you're seeing the Virtual Console version in its, well, other than widescreen edited version, which is what it's supposed to be. You're seeing it for how it is for me. And I'm trying to bash into this wall when I'm having a bit of trouble here. I keep bouncing off it. What the hell? Okay, that was weird. That's not supposed to happen. I'll just coast on through. Alright, now this is another one of those, On Guard. I did not think that was going to cut me out. Thankfully there's a couple of coins here for me to grab. But what I was about to say was, this is another one of those, Trough and Scarf warps that I actually use. Either to switch as DK to grab these bananas quickly, or just to end the level in general and grab these Donkey Kong bananas last. But that's not the case. Well, I'm already transformed now, so I'll go down this hole, I might as well. Gotta show everything off. And yes, there is a Trough and Scarf warp down here as well. They're like everywhere. And I missed those bananas. I'll grab them on the way back up. I swear there's something down here. Not just collect. Just not. Yeah, there's chunky items down here. What the hell You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do what I don't normally do. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to switch to Chunky. Because I'm not going to swim all the way to the unguard crate, switch as a character, then come back down here again just to grab a couple of coins. I'll switch to Chunky here by cheating, I guess. Because it's not part of the actual level, because if you beat the boss, you can't use it, so whatever. But at least this way I can grab these coins, come back up here, grab these coins along the base of the lighthouse for Chunky, and then I can become Lanky again on the way back to the unguard crate and continue for what we were originally doing before we got kicked out. Hopefully that doesn't mean that the one in the chest that's holding the golden banana is remade. I don't think it would, but then again, that's normally how the game saves your progress on doing a puzzle. Alright, so we grab those. Let's just have a quick look down here. No, the banana's still free. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so let's head back this way. That's not it. I gotta go higher. There we go. Here's the barrel. I just didn't want to backtrack. I think that's just me. I was trying to go in the box, not being Lanky. That's a problem. Why can not everybody just become an animal buddy? Seriously. I mean, I know that the one in Lanky's area to become... No, in Cranky's area of Jungle Japes can only be unlocked by DK, but I feel like every Kong should be able to use an animal buddy, like in the other country games. I just realised I had my fan off without turning it off. Let me just shimmy over there and turn that off. That's a bit of unprofessionalism right there. Anyway, how many times am I going to miss this one bloody batch of bananas? There we go. Swimming is so floaty, which kind of makes sense. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, this level, like I said, drags on. I've said that a bunch of times already, but you gotta remember, it's not like other levels, so, I mean, like, you see how tall and huge this level is? It's actually kind of impressive, but at the same time, it's a water level, and it's to be expected. I don't need to go back down there until I want to get that golden banana, so let's ignore that for now. I feel like I'm missing just a couple more boxes to smash. I feel like it, or maybe that was just the one I missed. If that's just the one I missed, that's annoying. It was, wasn't it? God damn it. I mean, it is... Whoa, that looked weird. I went into, like, a drop motion until I realised I'm in the water. Maybe if I didn't touch anything, maybe I would have dropped. Oh, well. Let's just go grab these bananas that we've freed from their imprisonment of being in chests and whatnot. You got a bunch of bananas! It's worth 5 bananas. Don't spend it all in one place. There's some tiny coins here, but we're not going to grab them right now because that would be a waste of time. Considering that we've got to come back down here anyway. Of course, we're underwater, so we can't have the little dancing cutscene. There's a tag barrel right there. Could grab those coins now, but since I need to go back down there anyway, there is a tiny barrel down there that allows you to go into that shell. But as it's for, well, as we can't really do anything there at the moment for tiny, we're going to leave that for a bit. We won't have to leave the level and come back. Don't worry. We can do it all in the same level. I just need to go somewhere else first, which is technically on the opposite side of the level at probably the same depth, if that makes sense. I feel like I've grabbed everything under here. No, I haven't. Missed a bunch of bananas. Good thing I checked. So yeah, I know like down here under the water has been kind of like everywhere, but like I said, that's not exactly my fault. It's kind of like how it goes. Right. Wasn't there something else for Lanky up above? Like on one of these ledges? This is the problem where you gotta remember where stuff is, because now that the game's starting to get much more complicated and huge, you gotta remember where it is. This is for it's for Chunky, not Lanky. Okay, that's fine. Now, was there something on the lighthouse for Lanky? No, it was for Chunky as well. Okay, I don't know how I'm making that mistake. Get up there. There we go. So slides over there. I might use that switch quickly. I don't think there's anything over here for Lanky, but I might as well check just to be sure. Think camera, please. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Let's go back to Snides. I feel like I'm going to be... don't want to be Chunky. Yeah, I want to be Chunky, because if I go Diddy, I'll have to leave the area. So, let's go do that. In fact, I need to be... no. Yeah, I do need to be Diddy. So, I'm going to be Chunky first. And I'm going to lower the water level. Sounds silly, I know, but trust me. Actually, no. Before I do that and be a total numtwat, if I can get out of the water, because for some reason getting stuck underneath this little bit of the lighthouse is a pain. If I lower the water level, I can't get back up here easily. I'll have to go back into the tunnels and take the banana port. Because I want to get onto this boat. This is like, I was going to save this for later, because I could potentially die This is actually quite difficult. Not on the way in, but on the way out. This is quite difficult, so... I've got to slowly wait for it to come over here, and hopefully I can make this jump without the native lag of the 64. Come on! Yes! Now, this is weird. Look at this switch. It's a very dark green. I don't know why it's a dark green. It's like the only dark green switch. But it can still be hit with a Simian Slam, so don't worry about that. You can climb up here, which is also pretty nice. Which, if you don't want to use the Diddy barrel to get up to that cage where a bunch of Diddy stuff is, that's a thing. And if you remember in the cutscene when we went into the, where we did the barrel blast thing for DK from his pad, we freed the sea lion that was in here, or seal, and we could barely see some Diddy stuff, but as you can see there, his banana's slowly fading in and out of existence, and there's a couple of coins. There's 3 coins on top of the cage as well. That you gotta remember, so there's 2 ways on getting up there. I thought I would show that off right now, because this is annoying, because as the ship's always moving, it's hard for you to move around. And you gotta like jump here in order to pound this open, and only Chunky can land in the cabin. As you can see, it's all Chunky stuff. Alright, now the level's gonna go left and right, that's gonna be really annoying, and you gotta watch out for these cannons, so immediately take one to the face, and not grab the bunch of bananas that I was after, twice in a row. This is already annoying. I'm gonna long jump. I missed, and why can't I not grab these bunches of bananas? That's a get. My god, I've happened to pass every bunch except for the final bunch twice. That was annoying. I couldn't even speak fast enough. Let me just punch this out of the way. Right, now, before I do anything, because otherwise it's going to be an absolute pain, just making sure I haven't missed anything. Right. Alright, so they've all got Chunky's mug on it. We need a primate punch like crazy in this place. Grab these coins first, because you're not going to get a chance to afterwards, unless you want to come back, which I don't believe you want to, because this is very annoying. There we go. I'm going to smack that. Oh, you have to smack it while Chunky's face is in the way of his fist. So if you just mash the button after you hit, you should get every single one. There we go. Did I miss something? Sometimes they put something above before they do, like in Banjo-Kazooie's idols in front of Mumbo's Mountain. Well, Mumbo's skull in Mumbo's Mountain. But yeah, once you grab this, look how crazy the screen is. Chunky doesn't look too good. Now, if you try to right, I'm going to try and press forward. While I'm walking toward the screen, I'm going to hold back. Now I'm walking away from the screen. Yes, your controls are inversed. Left is right, right is left, up is down, down is up. Because of the swaying of the ship... Oh my god, this is horrible. I don't even know how this will look like in widescreen. And it's going to look absolutely... I'm sorry if you guys have motion sickness, but Chunky is feeling absolutely seasick right now. He is sick of the swaying left and right. You can easily get a game over here. I mean, the controls do not continuously change on you, like if you're mushroomized in Earthbound, where the controls are going to randomize themselves. They're always going to be reversed. But once you can, if you can get out, you're fine. If not, you're just going to respawn at the beginning, just take the barrel and you're out. But obviously that's a game over, and I do not want that. That was insane, and I actually did better than what I was expecting. Now, that's the one I need to get into. Yes, but the water's too high, so I'm going to have to lower the water level first for that one. Which is a shame, because I've got to do it again for Diddy, but, you know. Get all Chunky's done first. I want to try and complete this entire sector first, before going to the other sector, even though I'll have to go to the other sector anyway, to complete this sector, like I said, with Tiny's shell that's at, like, the very bottom of this area. Maybe we can see it from here. Yeah, there. We can't do that little area yet until we go to the other sector, which is, I believe, the actual Gloomy Galleon location. I don't know what it says. I'll have to check that as well. But hey, if you want to get back to Snides, I guess you could hop onto the ship as well, but then you would have to like get onto the ship in the first place, and I don't know how you would do that. We do have to come back over here with Tiny as well. Oh, shit. That's something I completely forgot to do. Oh well, I'm just going to stay on this and play my thing! Triangle. For some reason I couldn't remember. Oh shit, we're going into the other area. And I killed the guy. Alright, this is going to be a bit of a pain. Because what I've got to do here is dive. Well, basically what we've done is that we've opened a door to a sub area. But the problem is Chunky and Diddy's are like kind of like the furthest ones. And Diddy's the hardest one. What we have to do is basically get out of here where the water is lower, so it makes it harder to get out. And we've got to head to the other sector, but I'm not going to be able to do anything there until after I've done this. And this actually brings up something about this area that I have not opened it yet. Shit. I thought I already did that. Oh, maybe I'll have enough time if I'm quick. No, the timer restarted. Wow, I didn't think the timer would have actually cancelled out on me. Let's open this quickly then. And I guess I'll show off what I was going to talk about now. So we'll leave that for a moment. That was my fault. I thought I had already opened the door. Honest mistake. I'm scrubbing up a lot in this level. I do understand that. I apologise. That balloon and another balloon in this sector is really annoying because, as you can see, you can barely see it by just walking into the area. So one of Lanky's balloons is a bit of a jerk, but it's even worse in this area. So as you can see in this lagoon, I guess we'll call it, up ahead is where that seal that we freed went. So DK's banana is still waiting for us over there. But if I touch this pad just to open it up, I think this is the area? No. Basically, on one of these pads, on one of these pieces of driftwood, and I believe it's with Banana Port 5, there is an invisible, chunky balloon, I guess you could call it. Because the thing is, the reason why I say it's invisible, yeah, it's over here. This is it. This is what I remember. Notice that, yeah, it's Banana Port 2. Yeah, I knew it was a banana port. So there's a bunch of chunky bananas above us because, of course, they expect the water to be raised for you to grab it. Problem! Right around here, literally right here, is a chunky balloon going left and right, but we can't see it. And yet we are quite close to it. Why? Because we're too far from a freaking up and down standpoint. A freaking vertical standpoint. We are too far away from the balloon to render and be in our draw distance. It is literally right in front of me right now somewhere, swaying left and right, teasing me, and I cannot see it. This will probably be the last 10 chunky bananas that you will have trouble finding, just because you won't know it's here unless the water is at its maximum height. Right, there's only 2 switches, this height and the higher height. We already lowered it down, so we could play bloody Chunky's thing in the first place. But, yeah, that's the problem here. And that's what I wanted to talk about, because when I was trying to search for Chunky's last 10 bananas when I was young, it took me forever, literal days, to find those 10 bananas. I didn't even need to, I already had the banana medal. But, you know, completion rating, that's kind of annoying, so you may want to remember that. Why did I go back into the tech barrel when I want to be Diddy? I mean, I do want to be Chunky, but I want to get his blueprint. Because screw it, right? We already messed up, might as well mess up even more. Can I get onto the ship? No, I can't. I would have made that if it was the 64 version. Yeah, that's how much of a boost you can get from jumping. It's that insane. So you know what? I'll just come over here, swim over here, grab what I need. Then I'll come back over here with Chunky and do what we were originally going to do. And then I'll come back again as Tiny. Actually, no. I'll come back over here as Tiny first after I kill this guy to get this balloon. So I'll do a little cut slash. And then I'll come back and do Chunky's, what we were originally going to do. Then I'll come back into this area as Diddy and do what we need to do with the lighthouse and that cage. So I'll see you guys in just a moment as I go change down here into the tag barrel because I can't reach Snides at the moment. So I'll see you guys back up there in just a moment as Tiny. Okay, I'm back. I did not take that barrel because I kept bloody missing it. So yeah, I'll just keep sniping in for a moment. I didn't mean to get out first person. And he's ignoring me. That's awesome. Okay, now I'll become Chunky. Give me a moment. And I'm back. So, okay, we wasted about 5 minutes of me not opening a bloody door and then talking about a balloon, well, a couple of banana balloons in the same area that is hard to find if you do not have the water at the proper level, at the highest point. But now that we've sorted all that out, and not be a complete squib on playing this game and trying to do it in a walkthrough format, let's bloody swim over here and actually get into this area. And because of all that, I'm probably going to have to end it off afterwards. But I'm going to probably do another video right after this and remedy the situation. I know, I did not mean to slip. The timer's a little bit forgiving, so don't worry too much. But of course, you would move faster in that area if it was the 64 version. I'm going to stretch that so damn much. Yeah, this doesn't actually have a sign for this area. Interesting. We've also got switches for Tiny and Lanky here, I know that. We've also got a star there to activate. We can't do anything about that right now. But we will soon. Because there's another Enguards crate right here, so that's cool. And yeah, look at that. I made it in with 20 seconds to spare. It's very lenient if you have trouble trying to climb up that little block to get out. Well, that pufferfish just exploded. Thank God I didn't actually swim into him. I have over 100 coins with Chunky. That is crazy. And there's not actually much to do here in Chunky. But there's a lot of references in these rooms of the broken ship. Some say that this is actually the galleon that was shipwrecked on Caryll Isle shores, or Crocodilian Isle shores, in Donkey Kong Country 2, but then somehow sunk to the bottom of the ocean and ended up in this sector of DK Isles, I guess? But there's a lot of references. I mean, like, for one thing, look at that. There's King.K. in his captain outfit from Donkey Kong Country 2. That alone should be, like, enough of a reference. I'm mashing A, I'm not swimming. That was weird. And you can also see other areas, like we saw a bonus barrel in that area. That's actually for another coal. So this ship is all connected. And we never got another Batty Barrel Bandit. I think it's like the 4th time we've already played this minigame. 3rd or 4th time. It's crazy. And as usual, the timer is either going to be shortened or the same, and the things are going to be faster. So once again, just get the banana and we're good to go. So the music ain't playing, so that's a thing. It feels like I've actually got more time here. Oh, they're probably going to change speeds on every go. Now that I've got a point, yeah, they are getting a little bit faster on every go. But of course, the music actually starts playing after I get a point. Now they're probably going to be like, yep, they're going to be super fast now. That's annoying. That was wrong. That was delayed. Oh, I got that one. Got that one. I almost messed that one up. Got it. Well, I was about to press A there, but I thought I messed it up. No, what the hell? Game? I do not approve. I'm going to have to reset. There was a bit of a lag there. Sometimes if you press the button while it's right after it passes the middle point, you have to wait for the entire next one before you can go to the next. And that's what messed me up there. The music ain't playing again. Virtual console, you're not consoling very well. How do you virtual console? How do you virtual console? That's a question. Right, let's try this again. I guess I was talking too much, that's what messed me up. Episode 4 fail. I'm having an off day in terms of organisation. I even planned this episode for like half a week before I started to record this, and I still somehow messed it up. Because I didn't open a bloody door. Oh my god! I'm going to stop talking. I'm not doing it. Pfft, God's sake, I'll cut to the final hit. Alright, here we go. Final hit again. Lots of time. For God's sake! I pressed the button when the banana was there! As soon as I talk, I swear. Oh my god, it did it again on the same reel! And it was the one I needed! Why? The same reel each time! And it was the one I needed! Always a pineapple! What the hell? Okay. That's all I'm saying. I am fine. Oh my god, really? It's... Press the button when the banana was there. For flipping hell! I'm trying to press it earlier so it wouldn't skip over the banana. Now I'm not even getting the bloody banana. Okay, I can get... I'm going to leave this round in because I can get the first two almost perfectly. But the final one, I tap the button and it either skips the banana or stops right before it. But not on it. And it's always one of the last three. I don't understand why. I'm not that bloody bad at timing. I mean, look at this. I freaking blitzed the first point. Second time I may mess up once, but I can get it. I pressed the button on the banana! Come on! I pressed the button on the banana. I pressed the button on the bloody banana. Come on! This is dumb. Right. Flipping. I'm not going to make it. I got it, but I've got 2 seconds to get the last 2. Bloody annoying. I'll cut until I get to the final hit again, because this is bloody stupid. I press the button for the banana, it just rolls right past the banana, or stops, it backs up a little and stops on that one. Why? I shouldn't be having this much bloody trouble. Okay, let's go again. Quiet, please. I pressed it on the banana! I've done this minigame like 10 times now! I'm not ready for the banana. There we go! Holy crap! That took way longer than it should have. I should have been done about 2 minutes ago. That was stupid. I shouldn't be annoyed, but I am. The amount of times I pressed the button, I could have had it on that pineapple. And then when I was mashing the button to get out of it quicker, just to reload and get back to that one reel, I get bananas immediately on the other 2. Can I be that unlucky? Hey. Well, I'm not going to be able to finish my plan in this episode, because now I'm over time. So in the next episode, guys, we will finish off the lighthouse area. I'm sorry for the, for like, not the amount of progress that we would expect to get done, but I've already mentioned it a bunch of times. It's a water level. Everything is so spread out. It's not all compiled into an area. But all we've really got to do in the lighthouse area now is just to get Diddy's switch pressed on the ship that sails around here, as well as his stuff on top of the cage where we rescued DK's seal buddy, and get on top of the bloody lighthouse itself with the barrel. And that's what, with his jet barrels. And if I could stop falling off of this bloody rock! Good lord, Chunky, you're slippery. Get some shoes or something. So in the next episode, we're going on top of there, going on top of the bloody cage that's somewhere over there, and we're going to go and press the switch on that ship. Sorry for my little frustration at the very end here, but good lord. I'll calm down in the next episode. See you guys then.